How's it going, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? This is No Handlebarz, bringing you guys a full-length commentary this time for League of Legends. You guys saw the last one, it was more of an abridged style commentary with only most of the good stuff, but, you know, for those of you who actually are into the game, you know, you want to see a full-length commentary, maybe some tips, maybe some entertainment. Why are we looking at the whole team? No, hell no! We're looking at this team! We're going to be looking at this team. Red team. Ash Ketchum from Palatown. And Tryndamere, the Barbarian King, Tryndamere! Right arm is stronger than my left arm. Haha. You never stood a chance. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to be looking at this half of the crew today. You know, if you guys didn't know, you know, if you guys weren't familiar with the lore, Tryndamere being the husband and Ash Ketchum from Palatown being the wife. And, you know, sometimes husbands are stupid. He has to go back to the fountain and actually buy some items this time. But, you know, sometimes men can be stupid. And in the bottom lane, you're going to see Ash Ketchum from Palatown, you know, starting with a Doran's Blade start. And you got Fiddlesticks, support Fiddles, you know, her trusty Pokemon Pseudo-Wudo running around with her. And if you guys are actually interested in the mastery setups, you can tell by his base health and, you know, all that stuff. He probably has a few points in defense, and a few points in utility too, because he has the Biscuit and the Retard Ward. And what's he trying to do here? You know, trying to line himself up, you know, support Fiddles, lining himself up into the exact... Oh, we need to replay that one more time. Oh, man. Let's go into slow motion. Let's go into slow motion as we see this
30 seconds until
brilliant play one more time. Look at him trying to line himself up here. Greg. Oh, yeah, that's right, Poppy. He lines himself up. Takes his time on the 18th hole. The wind is 3 miles per hour. Has a bit of a Michael J. Fox moment, but it's okay. And he wards in the exact oppositely wrong direction. Oh, great job. Who is this General Mandigoy guy, man? Who's this guy? How could he do that? Whatever. But if you are interested, he probably has about maybe 16 points in the defense tree and a few points in the utility tree. At least. Actually, you know what? I take that back. 13 in defense, 16 in utility, because you need at least that many to get that ward that he just wasted. And if you actually care about Tryndamere, because he has 78 AD, 31 armor, and 43 magic resist, I'd say he's using flat runes of flat AD, armor yellows, and magic resist blues. And the delayed invade comes in. Tryndamere getting the hell out of dodge, but oh, Karma's up. Oh, Karma, yeah, that just sucks. You know what I was gonna say. You already know what I was gonna say. But let us rewind that one more time and let us see what happened here. As you can see, we're gonna pause for a sec. On the enemy vision, there is a giant delayed invade. They're probably just waiting here since, you know, the wench being, you know, the epic wench type person that she was just waiting over here. So now there was no guard from a delayed invade. The only person that actually did this correctly was Ash Ketchum from Palatown, who was, more previously than not, waiting in the correct area to spot for a delayed invade from this half. But, you know, the wench has to wait over here, and that don't work too well. Tryndamere, I don't know what doing push-ups in the wolf camp, man. Oh, Tryndamere! So you see, husbands can be stupid. These people choose wrong husbands. But now we're wasting time. And if you're wasting time, you're wasting money. Do you see how she's actually waiting here to spot for a semi-delayed invade? Semi-delayed. If she was actually this Handlebarz guy, if he was a little bit smarter, he would have waited here a little bit longer and let them help with the wolf camp. But I think she was trying to jack some wolf experience. And there comes the delayed invade, and we're gonna slow-mo this part for you one more time. You can see all the focus just goes straight onto the wench. The hook, the slush ball, the ignite, the space aids, everything goes down. And of course, Vayne has to get the first blood. And then, of course, Porkins doesn't make them pull up and forces the double flash. That's right, Porkins. Good job. So now we're going to go back over into full time. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here because this part's a little bit boring. They're just running back to lane. You know, very sad that whenever they play against a Vayne, that Vayne has to get first blood. You know, it's a bit disappointing. Tryndamere being forced to start red with no help at all, but whatever. He's Tryndamere. You know, he's a man. Space Aids man starting with a Doran's Ring, so hopefully he doesn't get harassed out of lane like ridiculously hard. 47 starting AP. That just means he has his usual AP points. You know, magic 10 reds, the usual stuff. And because the man has 34, he probably does not have any magic resist blues, so he's probably scaling AP with a bit of magic resist from the defense tree. And we'll check out that one a bit later. If you're interested in Ash, 75 AD is not the full AD, so she's probably not going full AD. Probably going 1 or 2 lifesteal quints or 1 or 2 armor 10 quints, but it's probably more along the lifesteal quints because she's getting more than 5 health back a shot. And General Porkins getting taken down low. Porkins, pull up! Porkins, pull... No! That's right, Porkins making it out. Frost shot arrows. And as you can see, Vayne, well, she did get first blood and all, but starting boots potions not that good against a really good lane here. I guess she was thinking that she would get harassed with a Fiddlesticks poke lane and an Ashe poke lane. Even though Vayne is the only good matchup, like Vayne versus Ashe is the only good matchup that Vayne actually has. You'd think that you'd start just a normal start, maybe a few lifesteal points here or there, but yeah, she's also using full AD and the full defense tree, believe it or not. That's just how fragile Vayne is near the laning phase. Just a bit disappointing, but yeah, that's what you gotta play when you play a hyper carry. That's what makes it balanced, right? But you know, when a hyper carry gets first blood, not looking too good. Take a look in back mid lane here. You know, you can see Karma pushing him back up, but hey, maybe she'll get some karma later on for actually being killed for first blood. She's opting to max out her Q first, and already has. And if you didn't wonder, she actually gets her ultimate at level 1. Vayne getting denied on a turret pretty hard here. Porkins taking free harass. Man, no wonder you got blown up. Spoiler! Spoiler! Yeah. How many of you guys have not actually seen that episode of Star Wars, man? It's A New Hope. When did that thing even come out? Like, freaking... you guys born in, like, the 80s or something? And then that show is super simple to you. Oh, Nunu coming in with the slush ball on the slow. The ignite going down? No, that's just red buff proc. Oh, Nunu with another slush ball. Nidalee missing the spear, has to force the flash, but Singe with the fling, blowing the... Oh, Nunu blowing the flash and still getting killed. Losing double buff to nobody. But now, you know, Nidalee gets to force up the wave, and Singe loses a lot here if he actually loses that one. Tryndamere being cool, farming the minion camp here. Vayne actually being harassed under turret, and if you actually want to see it, because I know you guys are sadistic freaks, then I'll show you guys Vayne being harassed. She actually was forced to recall, and she's waiting here trying to recall, and you know this Handlebarz guy being a bit of a scumbag, interrupting the recall there. Going back mid lane's out of mana, forcing up with a passion, even though you have no wards, and then you're a very easy game, especially when Malzahar hit 6. But you'd think if you started Doran's Ring, you'd harass a bit harder. And, well, then again, she started Boots Potion. She could have started Fairy Charm and a ward, maybe like a couple mana pots, 4 mana pots, mana potion, ward, and opt for a Tears of the Goddess as your first item, which would be much cheaper. You could recall a lot earlier. Kind of like this Fiddlesticks start, but no, does not do that. And if she buys Tears, then it was probably a waste of time. But I don't know what ELO this is. What is this? The tin foil league? I don't know. You know, these players, so. Actually, a lot of these players are actually gold, so yeah. Like this Handlebarz guy, he's gold. I'm not sure if he's currently gold, but he was gold last season, which obviously means nothing this season. Probably just means you're silver 1 or something, some pathetic number like that. So bottom lane recalling, same with these guys too, actually being forced to recall. Vayne opting for the Vamp Scepter. Actually, they're just doing golems, which is wow. Would you really? Okay, answer me this. Would you opt for 2 golems when you just missed 4 minions here? I mean, granted, it would give you a lot of gold and experience. You arguably would miss more experience here, and you could have potentially denied a lot. Well, then again, it is the cannon minion wave, so this Handlebarz guy actually chose to recall on a very... You wouldn't believe that, but when it's a cannon wave, the turret actually is forced to attack the cannon minion, so this thing takes like 8 shots? 7 shots? Oh, Vayne going ham right now! Oh, but Ashcats from Paltown not backing down! Vayne getting... Holy crap! That's called spanked! That's called spanked, man! You bent him over a can, pulled down her pants, and you just thrusted your manhood into her. Yeah, that's what that is. Actually, Nunu, I don't know what he's doing, but there's no wards mid lane. This is a really simple kill here, especially if Malzahar at 6. Malzahar has his Nether Grasp. Tryndamere! Recalling in the jungle! It's like, yeah, freaking Rumble in the Jungle, man! Or Rumble in the Bronx, if you guys have actually seen the... man, I know a lot of you guys are Jackie Chan fans, but I think that's too old of a reference. You know, I was gonna quote Rumble in the Bronx just now, but I don't think anybody even remembers the line. Nunu coming through the lane. Phil just fears him off. The hook going down. Thresh Prince of Bel-Air getting the pull. But unfortunately for them, the Fiddlesticks drain scares the rest of them away. Nunu's moves are on cooldown. They even had a ward, so this Ashe catcher from Palatown just baiting it out. Where the hell did Nunu go? Did he just walk out of lane? Where did he go? Okay, I'm curious now. Oh, he did walk out of lane. Yeah, man, I'm curious. Oh, husband and wife. This is okay. You guys want to see the power of love? This is the power of love right here. Gotta pay attention to this one. So, I'm gonna try to ninja. You can't tell right now, but he's trying to ninja into this bush. Using the fog of war to actually sneak into this bush. That's called ninjaing, people. If you have never heard that term before. So he's using the fog of war. General Porkin's getting harassed really hard by the fighters. Same with this Tryndamere, waiting for a potential dive. Directed camera mode takes me the exact wrong direction. Even though there is a fight going up there, nothing's gonna happen. He's out of mana. Thank you, directed camera. Tryndamere, blowing ghost. You know it's about to go down. Fills with the flash and the fear. Oh, Vayne forced to blow cleanse. Ash is only level 5. Tryndamere's 6 though. They could tank this. Ash picking up the kill, hits 6 off the corpse. Oh, and the arrow. Oh, Ash catch for Pound Town. Catch them all. That's the power of husband and wife right there. Nethergrass going down mid lane. Oh, look at that. Look at that intrusive action right there. Oh, I want to replay that for you guys one more time. That Nunu coming out. That's what you get for not having wards. Forced to blow flash. But look at this. Nethergrass going down with absolutely no space aids, no soup, no nothing. That's just poor play, man. That's poor play. MC Hammer would be ashamed. Okay, I think that's enough. Nunu just stands there whacking him. He doesn't even blood boil himself, man. This is the Tinfoil League at its finest, man. This freaking Tinfoil League right here. You think you're bad? You think you're in Bronze 5? You think that's bad? Nah, this is just Tinfoil League. This is worse. Now, husband and wife gonna try to attempt the dragon here. They have no clue if it's warded or not. They only have a regular ward. But then if you actually look at the vision, it is warded! What do you know? So now, Nunu desperately running over. They have no clue it's warded. Tryndamere used ultimate just now. Or did he? No, he didn't. I guess he still has it off cooldown. Fiddlestick should have been tanking that from the beginning, but now— oh no! Oh no! You smite! Smite it! Smite it! Smite it! Now that! Now that! Oh! I want to replay that one more time. I want you to check this out. Tryndamere has smite. We're going to double click on this Tryndamere right here. So you can see he opts for some gold per 10. And we're going to slow-mo you down so you can see this. Now, we're going to show you the dragon's health at around 2,400. And as Nunu decides to make this play, Fiddles gets low. Fiddles gets low. Tryndamere, with 100 health, could easily be killed by a slush ball. Blows ult. This guy doesn't even try to smite it. That's called trust right there. He trusted his wife with no mana to jack that dragon. That's what you learn in marriage counseling right there. That's what you learn in marriage counseling. When you have problems and trust issues, you need to try to fall over and have your spouse catch you. How? How bad am I? How am I so bad? Exactly, Nunu. You had smite and consume. You had smite and consume. Actually, you probably blew smite on a Wraith Camp. Ash Catcher from Pallet Town in the all chat types. That's the power of husband and wife. The power of love. Tryndamere in the all chat types said, I didn't even smite. I trusted my wife. And Ash Catcher from Pallet Town adds to the conversation. We do these exercises in class all the time. Trust issues. See that? I knew they took marriage counseling. This Handlebarz guy, you know, he's not that bad after all. Well, I guess he's not that bad if he's actually trusted himself to use lifesteal points. That's some next generation stuff. And now we're gonna take a quick moment here to take an iced tea break. Oh, iced tea! When thirst gets you down, and you don't have Sprite next to you, or you just hate soda, then try some Arizona green tea. And back from the commercial break, Vayne condemning Fiddlesticks into his partner and completely costing him his life right there. Vayne blowing cleanse earlier sucks a Pokeball to the face and just gets manhandled by Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town. That was just a very poor sequence of events there. Going top lane real quick, you can see nothing. Going back to the Wraith Camp, watch as Tryndamere takes out these Wraith Camps one by one. He slaughtered them like animals. Oh, that's the path to the dark side, Tryndamere. Oh. Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to suffering. Malzahar trying to come down, but they got some ward coverage, man. You know, we're gonna chill here. Ash Ketchum actually opting a recall? Nah, she's not opting a recall. There's nothing to buy. You got nothing to buy with your suboptimal 800 gold. If you had 1375, you could have bought an Infinity Edge, but you didn't. If you had 1100, you could have bought a Zeal, but you don't, do ya? You don't have anything. And now, we got some pings going out for some roaming, even though Ash's Miracle Arrow is on cooldown. Yeah, so how's this gonna work out? Oh yeah! Oh, that gank! Oh, jeez! Oh! 5-star effort! Who's this Handlebarz guy? Oh, and he gets 3 free turret shots onto the turret. Now that was such an excellent roam. Rather than checking red buff Wraith Camp's golems, decides to come mid to show this guy that he exists in the world. You know, he's like Naruto. He needs to prove that he exists, and everyone needs to somehow acknowledge him. But that's boring. Tryndamere up top lane, waiting for some ninja action. Hopefully this Nidalee doesn't have any coverage, which she does not. So now, surprise! Oh, Ghost going down! Singe blowing the ultimate, but Singe has no mana. What the hell, man? What a freaking fail! What a fail! Handlebarz! Tryndamere's out of mana too! Tryndamere doesn't use mana! Tryndamere's completely cooldown based. And we're going mid lane to watch as they defend this. Ashe getting space aids. Her husband would not be too pleased with this one.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
And even though bottom was taken, go Tryndamere! Come on, Singe, we must make haste! We must make haste, or it'll end up like Jumanji, you know, post haste, and yeah, no one remembers that one. So now we're going to go back to mid lane. Watch as the Thresh Lantern gives away his position right now. Arrow going down on the Malzahar, stunning him for 3 seconds. The Thresh Wall going down, trying to stop something, but he doesn't even get his Nether Grasp off. Oh man, wasting it, not even using his ultimate. Vayne coming in with her ultimate from like halfway across the map. Tumbles into the team and actually is forced to run away. Tryndamere going deep. Tryndamere going into the paint. Fiddlesticks with the ult. Oh, Karma taking it out. Tryndamere using the ultimate to tank the turret. Nidalee coming in. Tryndamere, what are you doing, Tryndamere? Oh, Ashe has to barrier. Nidalee trying to fight it out. Oh, good flash. And, oh, Sudowoodo, you're on fire. Sudowoodo. Oh, Sudowoodo survives. Oh, but unfortunately for that Vayne, Singe running in, actually flinging her to death. You know, she has a heart attack on Supreme Scream and dies, and that just goes to show. We're gonna actually look at that fight one more time, because I want to slow-mo this one for you. We're gonna slow-mo this one more time. As you can see here, you know, Vayne, I don't know, she actually used her ult like way off in the back. I don't know what she was thinking right there. Now she tumbles into the team, even though they are low on mana. Exhaust actually going down onto the Nunu, which is a complete waste of a summoner spell. Tryndamere now decides to go ham, which if you don't know what it stands for, just it's meat. You know, if you like ham, you like turkey, you probably like ham. So, Fiddlesticks ult going down, actually silencing the Thresh so that he can't do anything. The Fear going down as well. You know, the focus fire goes down. Tryndamere tanking the turret. Everyone starts to focus Nunu, especially now because he's using his ultimate. No one goes for Vayne. The spear coming in. Spear hits Handlebarz in the face. And now Tryndamere tanking the turret. Vayne goes in and Vayne grabs the kill because the ult wears off. Barrier going down here. The ignite goes onto Fiddlesticks. Ashe making a nice flash there over the wall. Fiddle's almost dying here. And Ashe desperately to try to save her Pokemon Sudowoodo. Arrows with some hawk shot in the face. And now Singe with the fling actually ends up taking up the kill on Vayne. So, very sloppy play from the Tinfoil League, but whatever. If you think you guys are bad, you can focus on your gameplay a bit more. And nice recalls there. And while everyone's recalling, we're going to take another iced tea commercial break. Iced tea! Oh, it just has the perfect amount of honey with not a lot of sugar. I'm not sure if you guys have Arizona iced tea where you live. This is the ginseng honey green tea. Not that bad. I got one of those humongous ones for 99 cents from the gas station. Those are pretty cool. But anyway, we're going back to the mid lane turret. Now that our commercial break is over, we're back to this regularly scheduled broadcast. Mid turret gets taken out. Singe actually running in like 1v3. Karma trying to grab a nice hook from Thresh there. Porkins actually now Porkins is pulling up. He doesn't want any of that. Karma actually inserting herself there. Nice lantern trying to save the Malzahar, but he doesn't actually click on it. Tryndamere, I'm not even sure if his ultimate's even up. I don't know why he's there. And it's not up there. Miracle Hour coming down. The pig's going down. Go! Miracle Hour hits Porkins in such a bad spot. He's gonna bait her team. Oh, that's so bad. But actually, wow, that Miracle Arrow actually ended up getting them a kill. A lot of the times, the Miracle Arrow does not actually get you a kill. It actually baits your team. So we're going to look at this Ashe Ketchum from Pallet Town here, off in the 80-yard line. Why does she arrow? What the frick, man? Maybe she pissed off her minions. And now, she can sense the darkness approaching. Wait a minute. What the? Damn it! I missed the air. We're gonna completely edit that out. We're gonna edit that out. And why did I just see the arrow miss? The arrow did not miss. What is with you people? What's with you people? No, the play is going ham. Well, the play goes ham, and the play goes ham, and the ham goes play. Miracle arrow flying in from the distance. Oh, John Elway, miracle arrow, go! It hits him. And now they want to capitalize on that amazingness. Thresh not even opting to run or to flash. Karma flashes for some reason. I'm not even sure if she was tanking the turret. And there you go. 1 for 1 on the miracle arrows. Ash catching from Palatown. And I can already imagine her, turning her hood off sideways. Pokeball, go! So now, going back top lane, forces Nunu to back away. Is this Singed? Just poisoning the minion wave with his natural gas. Beans are good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you go to mid lane, and watch as Karma somehow is low. Maybe she didn't recall from earlier engagements. Tryndamere! Running through the jungle. Nothing to clear, because when the laners lose their lanes, they take your jungle. And that's what sucks about being a jungler. People don't even realize how important your jungler is. They take such a huge sacrifice in gold and experience for you to get a solo lane, and half the time, they suck at it. But that's just how it is. No, now Pseudo-Wudo recalling as well. Pseudo-Wudo doing some nice itemization as well, going for the lucky pick, the Philosopher's Stone. Probably now deciding to go for a... Oh, actually, it does go for a Side Stone. Probably not going for Aegis of Elysian. Blue buff going to Karma. Are you cheating on your wife, Tryndamere? What is this? What is this? I saw the way she attached herself to you. How dare you cheat on your wife like that? And now, what? I'm surprised I even missed that one. Dragon getting into a nice little scuffle there. Oh, volley going down from Ash Ketchum. Arrow going down, hits Thresh in the face. The Thresh wall going down, but Nunu's still getting taken out. Oh, man, the Fiddlesticks ult locking up. Porkins right there. Porkins can't pull up. Porkins got taken out. And now it looks like everyone's going to make it out. Singed is not giving up. But now, he really wants that kill. Fiddlesticks taking some extra turret shots now. And it looks like this turret's going to go down for free. But I want to rewind this one more time and actually slow-mo this fight for you guys, because we had no clue it was even happening. Now you're going to see here, we can see that. They're trying to hide in the bushes. Trying to hide in the fog of war, but I can see them cheating. So now, Thresh actually wasting his flay on the Singed for some reason. Singed blowing ult to get into the dragon fight, even though the dragon's at nearly full health. Lantern going down trying to save somebody, but no one clicks it naturally, except for Nunu. Nunu gets flinged back out, which is very sad. Now Malzahar actually getting zoned out by the Ashe. Arrow goes down here. Nunu just gets dangerously low because of that fling. And he gets taken out here by the Singed poison. Ashe still zoning out the Malzahar, doesn't want to get ulted. Fiddle's locking up. Fiddle's locking up the Thresh. Thresh Prince of Bel-Air actually gets cancelled, and now that show has to get replaced with my wife and kids. Now we're going over to Nidalee, who's actually getting zoned out as well. Tryndamere abandons everything to take out the ward. And we're going to go back to the mid lane one more time. Skip ahead a bit because you saw this part. Singed actually getting chased away by Vayne, who now decides to use ultimate. Great job. Singed running now into the jungle. Trying to train himself in the jungle, maybe in the mountains a bit, come back strong. Tryndamere actually soloing the dragon while the team is going for the turret. They could have easily just got the turret and then the dragon. There's a pink ward on it, but whatever. And now, it looks like Ash Ketchum was opting for the bottom lane farm as well. That's a huge wave! But, you know, when you guys are husband and wife, you need to share things. If not, they'll divorce you and take half of your stuff. Oh, I need to replay that. I need to replay that one more time. Now, because he's the man of the family, he's the man of the house, he takes the majority of the farm, but he leaves the cannon minion behind. That's called good husbandry right there. Husbandry, is that a word? Husbandry? I don't know. Mid lane getting taken dangerously low, probably has to recall right now. While she's recalling and mid lane starts farming, we're gonna switch to this commercial break. Iced tea! Oh, it's so good. Who made this iced tea? When thirst gets you down, and you need some sort of refreshment, and Sprite just doesn't cut it for you. You want to quench your thirst, but they're just not good enough for it. Take some iced tea, especially if it's green tea. What's better than iced tea? Green tea. Well, even though green tea is iced tea, but that's besides the point. What's better than green tea? Green tea with honey. What's better than green tea with honey? Green tea with ginseng. Okay, back from these regularly scheduled broadcasts, we're gonna get back to the main event at hand. Now you can see Porkins actually recalling an award, gonna get his ship docked and repaired. Ash Catcher from Pallet Town trying to do some ninjas into the bush here, see if anyone actually comes to farm this. And Vayne was coming to farm it, but she blew her cover way too soon. That's called impatience right there, and that's why you are not a Jedi, Padawan. We're now going back to the mid lane, watching his Karma taking it out. Check out the farm real quick. You can see Vayne at 100, Ash is at 99. When you're 18 minutes in the game and you got 99 farm, you know you're in a tinfoil league. That's just, oh, jeez Louise. Oh, Thresh with a nice hook there. Actually, Optim's wall pull. Oh, everything goes down. Oh, jeez. And that wench gets taken out. See, when you cheat on someone who's married, that's what happens to you. Karma is up. We're going top lane real quick. Gonna watch Singed as Singed is doing nothing. So, yeah, that's great. But since the wench got caught, now, you know, they can't really do anything. And we have no ward coverage. Yes, we do have ward coverage for this red team now. I wonder if we have ward coverage for the other side here. Wow, the other side has, like, literally no... What the frick is... You know you're in a tinfoil league when there's a sight stone on your team. And you have one ward! There you go. There you go! See that? There you go. Good job. So now we're gonna go back to this lane. Now this is some freaking ward coverage. You got Baron, you got the Wraith camp cover. These wards over here just expired a little while ago. And you got a lane ward. You got a lane ward. Miracle Hour going down! What is this fight going down? Oh my god! Oh my god! We gotta rewind this one more time. We gotta rewind this one more time. So now, Tryndamere coming around from the back. You know, anyone can fight from the front, but it takes a real man to give it them up the rear. So now we're coming from the back, coming from the rear, spin to win, using some chicken shout, Vayne blowing the ultimate, condemned to the wall, tumbling back and flashing as well. Tryndamere pretty fast for a slow guy. Now, going for that, cleansing the red buff proc, but gets arrowed in the face. Oh, that was a 10 for 10, John Elway Miracle Arrow, great job. Thresh with the pull here. Oh, Tryndamere with the fail spin, ouch. And yeah, now well, it's pretty quick. I guess the guy has either a Zeal or maybe some Zerka Greaves, possibly some move speed Quints. Karma coming down with the slow, attaching herself to that, intruding herself into his privacy. Ouch. Ouch. Now that's another point over there. Fiddles! Space Aids going down. The flash has to go because they want to get Nethergrass. That was a smart play there. Too bad you actually were stupid enough to get caught in the first place. So I'm not sure if I should praise you or if I should actually make fun of you. But whatever. You're a pseudo-wudo. You're like a stupid Pokemon anyway. I mean, who actually has you as your favorite Pokemon anyway? When someone thinks of their favorite Pokemon, you think Charizard because you're cliche and overrated. Or you think Mewtwo because you're like a Yankees or Patriots fan. Or you think something interesting, like unique, like Dragonite because, you know, he's my favorite. He looks cool. He's very strong. He has very good stats. You know. But no one thinks Sudowoodo. Except for that one guy. What was his name? Handlebarz? That guy loves Sudowoodo. That's like his favorite Pokemon. I don't know who that guy is. But whatever. We're going to get to that one later. Have some blue buff getting transferred over to Karma. Fiddlesticks pushing the mid because supports are people too. Going back top lane. That's a huge wave there. And of course, Singed ain't gonna miss it for the world. It's a weird skin. I just realized that he has a freaking grenade strapped to his back, man. Lee, I'm gonna kill you if we don't die. We're going mid lane now.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Fiddlesticks doing nothing. Putting a couple of nice wards down though. Some nice ward coverage. Decent. We don't have any ward coverage at Baron. Does the other side have ward coverage? Actually, we're gonna switch over here real quick and watch as Singed is going into the paint, but you're not. It's a Nidalee, dude. It's a predator. You're not gonna catch that. There actually is some pretty decent ward coverage here. Not bad. Not bad at all. And there's a pink ward in there? Oh, that's why. Ah! Yeah. Surrender vote being failed for the blue team. Surprisingly, because, you know, the goal difference is not even that high. Oh! Oh, that fling going down! Fling going down, wall going down as well. The thresh wall slowing at 99%. Karma going for the kill. Actually opted for the kill, takes it out. And her husband and wife actually opting for the turret, which is probably a wise idea. Now Singe getting, kind of forced out there. Trinimir going 1v4! Oh, 1v3 now. And now, 1v2, they're just abandoning him. Nunu getting flashed out. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna rewind this because I just want to show you guys something real quick. So we're gonna skip over here after Thresh gets taken out because of the Singe play, and yes, Singe blew Ghost earlier, so Singe has nothing. Karma actually blew Flash as well. Turret, Hawkshot going down. Yeah, I see you trying to get vision of the area. So now you can see Karma and Singe backing away. They're actually running through poison. Karma missing some skill shots. Tryndamere wants to go ham. Ash Arrow coming in. Ash Arrow hits Nidalee in the face. Tryndamere actually opting to go for the target who got hit by the arrow, which is actually pretty smart in a 1v4 situation like that. Tryndamere blowing the ult to survive the absolute zero, which is pretty cool. The Fiddlesticks ult going down, targeting up the Vayne. In the meanwhile, Nunu actually going flash himself and getting out. Exhaust goes down over here onto the Vayne, everything going down to the Vayne. But we're going to go back here, Singe flinging the Malzahar back into the team. Nethergrass going down, but it's too little too late. But Vayne actually is starting to kite this Tryndamere. And... Fiddlesticks, my bad. And now, Ash trying to come to save her favorite Pokemon ever! Drain saving the Fiddlesticks!
Shut down.
And... oh my god. I want you to see this just one more time. I think we may have to look at the all vision for this one. So, one more time. Absolute zero going down. Fiddlesticks ult coming out. So Fiddlesticks are going to lock up these two here. Nidalee actually taking the Ash Arrow to the face. So now she's zoned out of the fight, the big threat. And now you can see... it's a little bit too slow. Now you can see Tryndamere with no health having to heal, and he's getting out of there. Karma's already low on health to begin with. The Spear taking Ash extremely low. But chooses to Nethergrass the wrong target, unfortunately. That was just a disappointment right there. So now the Vayne almost soloing the Fiddlesticks, but the Drain just keeping him alive. And the Nidalee Spear! The Nidalee Spear! Suck Spear, kid! Taken out Sudowoodo today. Very sad sequence of events. Every member of the team survives with just some very slight health. Vayne types in the all chat, "How does that do my full health?" Obviously! You got drained twice, and you almost made it out. If you'd actually had cleanse, you could have cleansed that exhaust, and you may have actually survived that. But it don't look like you had cleanse up just yet, and that's disappointing. Why am I still in slow-mo? I don't know. Maybe that calls for some iced tea. Ooh, man, that was good action there. So you can see Ash actually opting for the Infinity Edge Zeal, since she was a little bit more ahead than usual. It doesn't have any sustain at all, no Vamp Scepter, no nothing. But then again, we established earlier that the Ash was actually using Lifesteal points, so not that bad. Ash actually picking up the Static Shiv. Vayne going Infinity Edge as the first item. Oh, it just pains me to see it. As a person who plays Vayne, I can understand that that's a very bad build. And usually it's not that bad if you get Blade of the Ruined King as your first item. But getting Infinity Edge as your first item gives you no sustain, no nothing. You're pretty much in team fights where people actually are able to touch you. You have to be really good mechanically. And the can we show that one more time? One more time. Nidalee's freaking fine and dandy. Just chilling in a ward. Some good ward coverage there. Now the root comes out because of the invasion of Karma, invading her private spaces, and then flinging the poison gets killed. The ultimate going down. Malzahar out to blow flash. Vayne getting feared and trying to save the Malzahar. Unfortunately, probably may pay for her life, but she actually makes it out surprisingly. Nunu not blood boiling the AD carry. Miracle Arrow coming in from deep downtown, but Nunu actually saving the day and opting to somehow zone the rest of the team out. And yet somehow, let's check this out one more time. So now, checking that out one more time. ult goes down from Singed. The Malzahar doesn't want to get flinged even though he just wasted fling on Nidalee, so blows flash. Which he could have waited for to flash over this wall and actually save himself. But he doesn't. Vayne coming in from a horrible angle. Fiddles actually takes advantage of that and locks her up. Now Singed gets flinged back off cooldown. But now she has invisible tumble. I don't know what. Ah, did you guys see that? Oh my god. Let me just one more time. I want to show you guys that this Singe's fling is actually on cooldown for 6 seconds. If he had actually realized that, he could have came to here and flashed over the wall. Now the the fling is on a 1 second cooldown, just in time for the AD carry, the most important person on your team, to get pretty much out of the fight. Husband and wife are doing dragon as we speak, which is, you know, that the wife actually realizes what's going on because they think a little bit quicker than men usually do. The Miracle Hour coming in from downtown hits the misses him completely. Somehow hits the Malzahar. Now the Nunu does a good play here to actually zone the rest of the team out, but the Karma does not take no for an answer, and the Fiddlesticks Crow combined with the Karma proc, gets the kill.
Team has slain
and
the
Trinimir's still doing the dragon for some reason. I guess he wants to be a dragon slayer. Yeah, maybe he's just upset that Fairy Tail ended. Spoiler! Wait, actually, it's not really a spoiler. And that's funny because this is April 1st, and we thought that, you know, on April 1st that it'd be an April Fool's joke that Fairy Tail was ending, but it really wasn't, and that was very sad.
Blue team's turret has
Singe
been
going into the
destroyed.
paint now, flings Nunu out. Nunu knows he's gonna die, doesn't even try to fight back, just stands there, takes it like a man. Singe for some reason tanking the turret, forced to back away. Trinimir going into the paint. Oh, and of course the wife being the first one to back him up. Fiddlesticks using the ult, locking up Nidalee and Thresh. That was a great ultimate there. I just want to show you this one more time. Just if you guys will bear with me for this one. Not this. This.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, okay. So right about here, look at this. Trinimir going deep. Who's the first into the scene? The wife. The wife is the first into the scene to back up the husband. That's called love right there. Singe somehow not getting speared to the face. Trinimir opting to solo out the Vayne. Singe getting taken out because he's an idiot. Wall goes down, but Fiddle's actually Singe's dead corpse actually takes out the walls, breaking the walls down, and then, you know, pulling some Jericho Y2J here. Take the walls down, and then Trinimir taking out the Vayne with red buff. And then now Malzahar could actually potentially kill him because the Trinimir ult is down. So, you know, wife has to come and back him up.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And everyone's extremely low here. No one wants to actually get killed here. Ash gets the Space Age, not gonna please the wife. The wench actually saves him, and she does not want her help. Look at that. Look at that. She knows. She knows. Look at them. Look at them. They're cheating on her behind her back, going into the bushes into the fog of war to cheat. So she knows this. She knows. You don't trust. Don't trust the hoe. Never trust the hoe. But this hoe trusts you, so I'm not sure if that really works. Yeah, but Ash 7-0, doing pretty well. Getting some, you know, Infinity Edge static shiv action. Actually, has 1900 gold. If I was this Ash, I'd actually opt for a Last Whisper here, since you don't really need the sustain. But I'm not this Ash, so I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just a measly commentator. What do I know? Ash actually opting to jack the farm from Singed. If you're actually curious about Singed's build, which I'm sure you could have probably just seen at the bottom of the screen anyway, going for the Frozen Heart, which is actually pretty good against the team that they have because it gives you the cooldown reduction and the armor attack speed reduction aura. Randuin's has also been really good against the Vayne, but the Vayne is not a threat. Action going down here because the Thresh decides to go in for a play. The Wench speeds up Trinimir. Fiddle's coming in from the corner, but there's no ward coverage at all. We can slip a ward in there. I don't know why she's trying to juke, because you can't juke a Malzahar click on ultimate. Tinfoil League at its finest. Now they decide to go up in for the fight. Miracle Arrow coming in from downtown. Oh, misses the target. Ouch. Ouch. I want to replay this one more time. Yeah, you gotta bear with me. You gotta bear with me here. You guys don't get to see lots of things when they happen in full time, you know? So now we're gonna zoom in at this Trinimir who's walking in place. You know, he's trying to show you some nice dance moves here. Look at him cheating behind our back here. We're gonna skip ahead of that. I don't see this. See, this is a PG-13 commentary. Okay, so now Thresh actually giving their team ward coverage, which in itself really wins them the fight right there. Singe is top, Fiddles is mid. You know, Thresh actually underestimating the damage of Tryndamere, but Tryndamere actually underestimating the damage of Vayne. Tryndamere actually taking the Ignite to the face. And now, Fiddle's trying to come in from the corner, but there is no ward coverage, so it's very, you know, not safe. So now, there is no ward coverage here. Tryndamere being forced out. She's trying to juke a click-on stun. A click-on suppress by moving up and down and zigzag. It doesn't make any sense, really. Fiddles with a nice ward here to actually, you know, possibly give them the steal, but no one's actually there, so, you know, they didn't really use it properly. Now he decides to spin in, and Tryndamere actually does have smite. He could have easily took that. Miracle Hour coming in from downtown, trying to go for the Thresh in the Fog of War, who's running away, and then barely misses him. Unfortunate. You gotta miss one. You can't be 100% on Miracle Hours every time, so, you know, you gotta miss them once in a while, so. Fiddle's actually deciding to zone the Vayne out of the fight, but Malzahar with ultimate scares him out of that fight. Tryndamere with ult tanks 1v3. Malzahar actually takes out Fiddlesticks, which is unfortunate. The Ashe coming in to take out the Malzahar. Tryndamere not spinning away through the wall. And now, not looking good here. The Wench is extremely low. Ashe has to fight now. 2 full health targets. With the Wench's shield, which actually does save there. Barrier going down. Ashe has really surprising burst here with her crit, the static shift passive, and the Infinity Edge. Doing some nice work here. There's no vision anymore. Karma with the flash, trying to go for the play, but Nunu with some nice use of the Fog of War there. And now, Nunu, actually being smart, uses the lantern whee, to fly away. But good play there from Ashe, actually turning a losing fight into a winning fight. And the Wench, you know, providing her a little bit of utility there. Maybe she's not so bad. And meanwhile, Singe just, you know, proxying the top lane. So overall, it was a 5v4 with a couple stupid plays for both sides. But, you know, it worked out okay because it was 3 for 2. Mostly just because Ashe was extremely strong, 8-0. Actually did opt to get the last Whisper, so maybe I do know my things. And the Vayne, I don't know why she's going Infinity Edge Seal. As Vayne, you want some sort of, you know, lifesteal move because it keeps you in the fight much longer. Especially Blade of the Ruined King, because it gives you lifesteal and attack damage and attack speed. So it gives you a little bit of everything. So, especially with the attack speed, you proc the silver bolt much faster. But now that you do have Infinity Edge Fan Dancer, your DPS is very high, like so. And you can take out any target who's stupid enough to venture too close. Kind of like a Venus flytrap. Singe actually trying to opt for the blue buff here, but he kills extremely slow. Do they even have ward coverage up? Nope, they don't. There's only one ward, the ward that Thresh Prince of Bel-Air gave him earlier. And, you know, some recalls for this half. Yay! So now, you can see some nice ward coverage here. You got wards at the Wraith Camp, but this is just a great ward. So is this too, honestly, because if you ward here... Look at that. If you ward down here, you get no vision of up here. It's kind of weird how that works. It's just the way the bush is designed. And Tryndamere actually deciding to possibly get himself killed here. The other grass going down. Vayne with the silver bolt procs. Oh, Tryndamere ultimate going down. Wow! Unbelievable, but Space Age takes it. Oh! And Thresh coming in, you know, just to make sure. Just to make sure. And that was a bit unfortunate. He was able to solo the Vayne, and it was probably because he had the Blade of the Ruined King and his Ghost Blade, but he didn't even use his Ghost Blade, so, you know, that's the catch with having so many actives. And this Wench actually flirting with someone else now. Have you no shame? Karma is a... Now we're gonna go top. Ooh, look at that. Oh, God, that burst damage. That was just... Jesus Louise. And the Absolute Zero got baited out, which is actually really funny in itself. But I don't think they knew that the Absolute Zero was baited out. We're going to go to the red team field of vision. Nidalee trying to get some ward coverage in there. That critical strike chance. That static shift proc. But now, the Absolute Zero being wasted by Nunu thinking that they'd actually follow. Not this Handlebarz guy ain't that stupid, but I don't think he even knows that it went down, so... Nunu actually backing away with his ultimate off cooldown. Fiddle's going through another ward to, actually not ward anything. He just kind of went through it to see if they were there, which is dangerous in and of itself. Karma pushing the top lane, and Tryndamere finally respawning. Tryndamere going for like a Hydra too, so he's decently strong in fights. He can do a lot of damage, and because of the ultimate, where he's pretty much immune to death for like 6 seconds, he can tank a lot of DPS if the team is stupid enough to actually focus him. But This is Tinfoil League, man. Come on. So now top lane actually somehow draws in 3 people, even though they do have ward coverage. So there's actually some really good ward coverage by the Thresh. Some traps as well. You can see the traps. Not too bad. Singe actually waiting in a ward, which is not good. The Fiddles and Tryndamere going for Baron. Ashe is off the radar because Ashe is bottom lane. Yeah, that was a very smart move by their play to start the Baron when you have the vision that you have. You have the vision that you have. You know all 5 of them are there. Their vision is superior to yours. If you're gonna do a Baron, you need oracles for sure. That's something that, you know, a lot of people, even at Gold League, people don't do that. You need to have an oracles in your team if you're gonna start to bait the Baron, because there's just too many places to ward. People think, hey, I'm gonna pink the Baron. What if they warded here or here, or what if they warded over here? And you can't see that with your little pink ward placement. And sometimes people put the pink ward out here, and you can't see the wards in here. And I want to show you something extremely stupid right here. This is like one of the stupidest things I've seen. So they know that they forced him off Baron. Tryndamere is half health. Tryndamere is half health. They could have forced a Baron, especially because they knew that Ashe was bottom. With all 5 of them there, they could have easily forced a Baron. They're probably just scared of the fact that they were down 11 to 28, and you know, gold and stuff. And the Fiddlesticks ultimate may have potentially killed them. But you know, if the Thresh warded great, but if he had a pink ward or an Oracles, they could have put some good pressure there. And now, see, this is blue team's point of view right now. They have no vision. They have full vision. With full vision, the Vayne wants to recall. The Vayne wants to recall with full health. And of course, they, with the Fiddlesticks ward, have vision of them. So now, the Vayne decides not to recall. Why? Because the Karma's a freaking idiot. The Karma is an absolute idiot. Just look at this one more time. This is blue team's vision right now. See? Little did you know that blue team and red team can both see this bush. They can both see the same bush. You go here, and you realize that they both can see this. They both can see this. They both can see this. While red team can see this, why would you interrupt it? That was a free Baron for your team. You just stopped the recall. That was ridiculously stupid right there, man. That was unbelievable. So now, it's a full fight with full ward coverage. This is the blue team's point of view right now. They can see the whole thing. Everything is warded because neither team is smart enough to actually buy an Oracle. Tryndamere actually has enough DPS to do it. Fiddlesticks locking up the Malzahar. 3 of them are zoned out in the back, so of course the Nunu and the Malzahar are going to go down as well. Look at this. Their 2 biggest sources of DPS zoned out. Ashe missing the Ashe arrow. Ooh, condemned to the wall and taken out by the Vayne. That was just very poor on the Ashe's part. Oh, Singe trying to run away! Oh, poor Singe, he can't make it away. The Karma chasing down the Nidalee, but that ain't going nowhere. And I don't know why you're going back. This chick can solo you. Oh, and he finally realizes you can solo him. He should have just kept running. Why did he go back? And he corners himself into the pit. No, no, please. No, please. Oh, condemned to the wall. Team Castlevania +1. That was just sad. Karma going into the paint, man. Did not give up that kill. And if you can catch a Nidalee, you know you did something right. And we're going to fast forward through all the stuff that I made you guys skip because I slow-moed it for you, which is a bit disappointing. Team Castlevania back up and about it again. Karma pushing the bottom lane. Vayne with some nice play here. But we're going to go back to the red team's point of view now, because now all their ward coverage is gone. Ashe actually opting for another Phantom Dancer. And I want to show you guys something real quick. When you have an Infinity Edge and some sort of Zeal item, whether that be Static Shiv or Phantom Dancer, and you have a Last Whisper, most people usually opt for a Bloodthirster, but you actually get more DPS when you have Infinity Edge, Static Shiv, Last Whisper, and you get a Phantom Dancer. You get more DPS than if you were to get a Bloodthirster, because of the way the armor pen works and the armor pen is calculated. The catch with that is you have absolutely no sustain, but 11 and 1, you probably don't need it, so that was a good buy on this person's part. Oh, and Tryndamere taking the red buff from Ashe. Ashe not too pleased. Actually letting him know how not pleased that they are. But they know that they're doing Dragon even though they have no ward coverage. And it doesn't look like this is a very good idea because the Ashe Arrow initiation is not good here. And just a full-out fight going down. Fiddle's locking up the Nidalee as well. Let me zoom into this one more time. There's too much stuff happening. I'll zoom in for you guys one more time. So now you actually get some vision here on this side. Some decent vision. They're taking out the dragon pretty fast. Nu actually does manage to get the dragon. Singe, the target of a lot of cooldowns, which is bad in itself. You don't use your cooldowns in Singe. Ash Arrow coming in to actually lock up the play here. Now lock up the Nidalee and take him out. Ooh, and it looks like here, Trinimir's taking a lot of damage. Nether Grasp going onto the exact wrong target. Vayne getting locked up by Karma and killed. When you lose your DPS like that, the game's over. Too much DPS on the Singe, and that's why they lost that fight. Oh, and no one even targets Ashe. The 12-1 Ashe, no one targets. That was just a clean ace. Very unfortunate. Very, very clean ace. Not much you could say other than just absolutely poor focus fire. And Ashe taking out the Nidalee, who was a pretty big damage threat in and of itself with the Ash Arrow, locking them up, taking them out. Vayne getting, if you're an AD carry, you're the most important person on your team. You get killed first, the fight's probably over. And of course she was killed second, so no DPS when you have this type of DPS. This is an incredibly high DPS, by the way. You have that type of DPS, you know, game's over. And we're gonna take the last part of this game to offer you a GG and to take a nice last sip of some Arizona iced tea. Arizona iced tea. That does it for the game. No one can defeat. No one can defeat the power of love. GG. Well played. That does it for the gameplay. Until next time, Handlebarz is gonna be signing out. Adios.